Coming up, a summer corporate.
Endeavour to watch and be careful.
That's all we can do.
That's the joy.
My juggler fire breather days.
I'm thinking summer.
Not that summer.
Can't tell you about that summer.
That would be so cool.
It really reeked of I am so disappointed in you.
I've had this conversation.
How do you say that?
Crime collection, breezy, beachside, snowy scandals, it's all there.
It's a kind of advertorial.
It was playful, wasn't it? Really playful. Yeah.
Yeah, playful and humorous.
I don't think it's that difficult.
I wouldn't like to say.
And now, enjoy the podcast.
How do you say that?
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 Hello and welcome to How Do You Say That, sponsored by BritishVoiceover.co.uk. I'm Samantha Boffin and this is my co-host Mark Rice.
Hello. This is the performance podcast for voice actors where we talk to a different voice actor every week and play around with some scripts.
And we discover that there isn't just one way to read a script. There are lots of different ways.
Indeed.
So, Mark,
Yes.
true or false?
Okay.
I have never watched Love Island.
I'm going to say that's absolutely true. I'm going to say that kind of show probably really turns you off. I'm going to be surprised if I'm wrong.
No, you're absolutely right. I've never watched Love Island.
I didn't think that would be your kind of thing. All right, on a similar vein, I've never been to see Les Miserables. True or false?
Ooh, I think that is false, Mr. Rise.
No, it's true. It's one of the
Is it
very
really?
few I've never seen.
Because you just haven't had the opportunity, or because you just don't think you're going to like it?
It's never really got to the top of my list of fancying. You know?
It's a really good one.
So
In fact,
everyone
I've seen
tells
my
me.
niece in it. It was
Nice.
really good, really
Very
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's welcome our special guest for this week. It's voice actor Karim Kronfli. Hello, Karim. How are you?
Hello to you both. How's it going?
Yeah, good.
Brilliant.
Sam, let's find out a little bit more about Karim, shall we?
Absolutely. So Karim has been a professional performer for over 30 years. He originally worked as a juggler and fire breather. So he trained as a director and voice actor at City Lit in London, and he started doing voice work in 2010.
Karim specialises in audio drama. He's appeared in over 150 productions, including Re-Dracula, The Magnus Archives, London After Midnight, SCP Archives, and Doctor Who Redacted, which I loved, and many more
and
as
me.
well. Welcome. We're both kind of Whovians there, Karim. Welcome along to the podcast. Have you got a fun fact for us?
I have been voice acting since 2010, as you said, but I found it a great fillip to my general acting career to the point where I actually got an on-camera gig last year.
Ooh. Doing what?
A show that I can't say at the moment because it's still under NDA.
Oh, I love it. Any idea when it might be out?
Hopefully later in the year.
Oh, well, that's very exciting.
Is it a drama? I'm presuming it's a drama.
No, it's comedy.
Ooh, okay.
How
Right, that's enough.
exciting.
We need to know no more, Karim.
And with that NDA firmly in place, let's have a look at the first script of our show and ask, how do you say that? How do you say that?
Okay, so I have brought along a cheeky little summer corporate for you.
A summer corporate.
Yes.
What does that mean, really?
Well, it means that it is very firmly wedged in the summer. They can only play this out during the summer months.
Well, let's ask a few questions. Where would it be played out? Where would I hear it?
Well, actually, I'm saying it's a corporate. It's like that cross between an advert and a corporate. It's a kind of advertorial. Are they called advertorials?
Advertorial, yes. Okay.
So this will play out online.
Okay. It seems fairly obvious unless there's some character twist to it. Or did they book you as you?
I wouldn't like to say, Mr. Rise.
I would like you to say.
You'd like me to say?
I
No,
would
yes,
like
they
you to say.
did.
Did they ask for your Miss Marple?
No, they did not ask for my Miss Marple. No, they just booked me as me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fairly straight. And although you could absolutely layer in a few character things here, I will say right now I did not do that. But it might be even more exciting if you did. Who knows?
Who knows?
It seems fairly, I say, straightforward. There's lots of area to move in the script, so it looks really interesting and fun to play. I'm looking forward to it.
Does it have a time constraint, Sam?
No, because it's a much, much longer script than this.
Okay.
As I say, much, much longer. This is probably about a third of it. And there isn't a time constraint. And I think the reason for that is because we recorded this as a corporate that sits on their website, and they were going to do cut downs to use online. It'll probably eventually all go out online, but not all at the same time.
And the thing is, because it's not promo and it's not commercial, it is advertorial, it takes it down a beat, doesn't it, from the high energy that might be a promo.
If you wish to do that, yes.
Oh. Well, that tells me nothing, Karim. Does that tell you anything?
No.
I think I've got an idea.
Okay. All right, well, let me give it a go. Thinking summer. I'm thinking summer. But not Jet 2 holidays. Not that high.
Not that summer.
Not that summer, no.
Not that summer.
Can't tell you about that summer. Right. And right now, as the world slows for the summer and the sun sets a little later, there's no better time to slip away with a story of secrets, lies, and that final fatal twist. Our holiday crime collection brings together 100 years of murderous mischief, from breezy beachside killings to snowbound scandals in country hotels. Whether you prefer your detectives with deerstalkers or dark pasts, there's something in our summer stack to keep your suitcase suspiciously heavy.
Lovely. What did you think, Karim?
I thought that was very nice. A little straight. I thought there's a little opportunity for playing with some of those lines a bit more. But I thought that was deliciously clear.
Yes, it was. Again, it was more measured than you've done stuff in the past, Mark. And at first, I thought, ooh, should there be a little bit more energy? But actually, I really liked your. I found it slightly more playful, actually, by going slow.
And it was deliberately done that way. I very definitely chose that, as you will have seen, possibly off the back of the last few weeks that we've been doing here on the podcast and other things that have been creeping in and trying not to go too over for it.
A lot of the stuff that we've been talking about recently has been about having really pared back readings.
Paring back, yeah.
But interestingly, I wonder if they have deliberately written this to be a little more arch.
Okay. Yes, yeah, and knowing. Yeah, absolutely. Because it is knowing, isn't it? You've got 100 years of murderous mischief. It is knowing, because that's what people have come for. Yeah, that's fair.
It's got a very playful tone to it. That's the thing. And right, you'll hopefully hear my go in a second.
I'm really hoping so. Well, let's do it. Let's hear your playfulness. Let's see what you come up with.
And right now, as the world slows for the summer and the sun sets a little later, there's no better time to slip away with a story of secrets, lies, and that final, fatal twist. Our holiday crime collection brings together 100 years of murderous mischief, from breezy beachside killings to snowbound scandals in country hotels. Whether you prefer your detectives with deerstalkers or dark pasts, there's something in our summer stack to keep your suitcase suspiciously heavy.
You did the suspiciously heavy thing the way I was going to do it and then chose not to do it because I didn't want to make it too playful. But I thought that added a really beautiful tone to it. I mean, that made me go, oh, yeah. But then I'd put them on my Kindle. I wouldn't put them in my suitcase. But that's just me. I know that Sam isn't the same as me. You like the big, heavy books, don't you?
But it depends if I'm driving or I'm going by plane, doesn't it, really, I suppose? But no, I really liked that, actually. It had, again, a bit like Mark, it had a weight to it, a measured feel to it that, really made the most of all of those lovely adjectives and, ideas within it. So it felt like an audiobook, actually, interestingly.
When you were saying playful, I wondered if you might go harder on playful than you did in the end.
I was feeling for a sort of almost a sensual tone.
And you got that, yes, that definitely came through. Yes.
With a lot of books, if you're into a particular genre, they can be sort of thought of as a sort of guilty pleasure. So that was the thing I was going for.
Yeah.
And I think they're very much working on that. I mean, this is talking to people who already like crime fiction.
Yes.
It is for a bookseller that specialises in crime fiction. So, so it's definitely speaking to an audience that is already on board, if you like, and wants to indulge and love it.
I mean, you know me, I love stuff like this. And I could have gone very over the top with it because I love alliteration. Alliteration in script is kind of falling away a little bit now, but Crime Collection, Breezy, Beachside, Snowy, Scandals, it's all there. It's a lovely way of doing it.
I think this whole script was like this, so it had all of this the whole time, and I think that it was going for a very particular, slightly, if I dare say, older demographic.
Yes.
Particularly the fact that they actually sell physical books.
Yep.
So I think that it has got a very it has a slightly old-fashioned feel to it.
Old school. Yes.
So yeah.
I mean, I like it. I like it because of that. But then I'm old school anyway in my both in my brain and my life, Karim. You know.
Yes. This doesn't need to be cool. This is unapologetically. You know.
I mean, I don't think I've ever been cool, so that's not a problem.
I can imagine with a longer script, there'll be a lot more variation in it. It's just because, as we may see with the next script, when you edit it down, it can change and the delivery can be a more specified way.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, Sam, let's hear what you did with it, shall we?
Yes. Okay. And right now, as the world slows for the summer and the sun sets a little later, there's no better time to slip away with a story of secrets, lies, and that final fatal twist. Our holiday crime collection brings together 100 years of murderous mischief, from breezy beachside killings to snowbound scandals in country hotels. And whether you prefer your detectives with deerstalkers or dark pasts, there's something in our summer stack to keep your suitcase suspiciously heavy.
Loved it. Karim, what did you think?
That was fabulous. It was a much lighter, much more jaunty sort of feel to that.
It was playful, wasn't it? Really playful.
And humorous.
Yeah.
I think it was faster than either of you did
it. Yes, it was, and that's really unusual that you do the fastest read.
Yes, very unusual for me to do fast. And it wasn't that fast, let's be honest. It wasn't that fast.
No, indeed.
You're absolutely right. In the longer script, there were bits that were a bit more teasy, and then you kind of pick it up, and then it goes back to mystery, and then you pick it up. So there are a lot of different things to hit within that script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make me go and get the holiday crime collection, that's for sure.
Yes.
Well, what a good first script. These are real scripts, of course, that we've been working on. We have changed some names and details to avoid copyright issues, and you can find both scripts that we're using in the show notes of today's episode. Play, how do you say that?
So, Karim, you brought your script along. Tell us a bit about it.
This is a segment of an audio drama I performed on the Theatrical Shenanigans podcast called Buried Treasure. The character who's speaking is an old lag who's seeing his daughter.
That makes sense of something in it. What got themselves. That makes sense now of that. Mm-hmm. Thank you. So who's he speaking to within the context?
He's speaking to his daughter.
So he's speaking to his daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
In a prison, do we think?
No. He's out.
He's out and
and he's visiting her. It's a great little story. The segment itself is edited down so it gives it an entirely different feel.
Yeah.
If you listen to the whole thing, it's much more funny and has a lot of things to it, shall we say?
Well, we can put the details in the show notes. That's not a problem. How old is Old Lag?
I'd say he's in his 50s, like me.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he sounds like you and me then. Yeah. Karim, fine. Not that old, obviously.
No. Well, experienced, shall we say?
Experienced,
in
okay.
all parts
that makes
of
a
the
difference.
world.
Yeah. So it's a character piece, obviously.
Yes.
Any accented feel, any regionality to this?
I did him as slightly North London, a bit gravy like that kind of thing. It works with the slight sort of bit of Wandsworth prison, that kind of thing, mate. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think there was a couple of things that I was interested in. In the context of this scene, are they both just literally sitting down, just kind of talking?
Sitting down or standing up.
But they're across from each other talking.
Yeah.
How naturalistic is it?
It's very naturalistic. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's, there's a lot of history discussed in the show, in the play. The relationship is complex, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they do love each other. They're not at loggerheads.
So.
Okay, fine.
Good. That's a good question, because that can change the nature of the very relationship between them. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is mid speech actually, because this was okay. Okay. All right.
Sam.
I'll give this a go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
We are responsible for our own actions. No one else. Like the no one else sitting across from me who got themselves thrown out on the street. Or the no one else took a dead-end job at a petrol station instead of going to vocational school and learning something useful. Or the no one else what got themselves involved with drugs and spent 2 episodes in rehab. You spent way too much time feeling sorry for yourself.
That was darkly challenging. I liked it very much.
Okay. That doesn't sound like it was in the ballpark, but...
Well, reading it off the page, it was the first time that I got actually between father and daughter. He's literally talking about her life, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I think you brought that out nicely, Sam. It's like,
yes.
I am so... It really reeked of, I am so disappointed in you.
I don't know whether there was as much of a story arc within it that I would do, if I did it a few more times. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but yeah.
It's very much, once again, it's because of the editing, the story that surrounds it is not necessarily there. So it's a different delivery because of what you're working with. And that's
yes, and we come
fine.
in cold. Yeah.
Mark.
Right, yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I've learnt quite a lot from your read there, Sam, and I don't know whether it was right or wrong what I've learnt, but let's...
Learnt as in... So that's interesting. So you've learnt what not to do?
No, maybe I understand the story better.
Okay.
Is what I mean.
Oh, that you see, that there you have it immediately. I've got kids and you haven't, and I think that says it all. I've had this conversation.
Oh, no. Wow, okay, all right.
No, I haven't had this conversation.
I can provide more background if it helps, or we can leave that till the discussion afterwards, I suppose.
Well, no, if you've got any more background, that's always good.
Well, the character has just come out of a 12-year stretch and has spent a lot of his time not being the father to his daughter, shall we say. So there's a bit of back and forth in that way.
Okay. All right, interesting. Yes, that puts it a bit spikier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I'll give it a go.
No, that's a good point, actually. I definitely wasn't spiky enough. Anyway, go on, yeah.
We're responsible for our own actions. No one else. Like the no one else sitting across from me who got themselves thrown out on the street. Or the no one else took a dead-end job at a petrol station instead of going to vocational school and learning something useful. Or the no one else that got themselves involved with drugs and spent 2 years in rehab. You spend way too much time feeling sorry for yourself.
That was, definitely a sharper edge. It's interesting, given what I know of the character and the wider story, how that has it's a much colder call, and hopefully you'll see from my read in a minute. It's a slightly different take.
Yeah, because it's always fascinating actually.
Yeah.
When you can get into the whole character. When you've got a whole character to play with and a whole story arc and things, it's amazing. But it is really interesting because this is exactly the sort of thing we might get as an audition.
Well,
exactly.
Quite. Yes.
If you get a short little piece like this as an audition and you kind of think to yourself, this is the way I would do it, there are always a gazillion other ways that you
a gazillion
do
other
it.
ways. Yes, quite.
Absolutely.
Depending, and so it's a really useful exercise actually to then think, okay.
It's always interesting that how audition selection, what levels and what tones they provide in the script, because they could put the multi-layer bits in there as well. That depends.
Uh-huh.
Yes, absolutely, and often do. We've had this discussion before, particularly with video games, where actually they're usually putting the highs and the lows in.
Yes.
And so if you approach it in a measured way, like I did with that, for instance, then you're going to miss the trick, of what they're trying to work out, whether you can deliver something or not. Anyway, but I'm fascinated.
Glad it came across spiky, because that's kind of what I aimed at.
Yeah, it's
spiky
very
disappointment.
It's There's a level of disappointment that is
palpable,
needs to be addressed, shall we say?
Yes, absolutely.
And of course, it could be angry as well. I'm looking at it now and thinking, if you're coming in mid thing, you could start much higher actually. If you're mid row, which may be where because I was very calm. But actually thinking about it, if I'm pacing the kitchen, I'm really pissed off, and would come in much higher.
If there'd been an accusation beforehand, absolutely, that could be a much harsher exchange.
Yeah, Yes, if she'd said, actually, Dad, this is all your fault, and it's got nothing to do with me. Oh, you could come in a very different way.
Yeah.
And I think, Sam, from that discussion, we've both worked out that we probably haven't hit the nail on the head.
And yeah, absolutely. But that's fine.
Yeah.
It's really useful. So come on, Karim.
Yeah,
You
show
see-
us what you did.
Yeah.
We're responsible for our own actions, no one else. Like the no one else sitting across from me who got themselves thrown out on the street. Or the no one else who took a dead-end job at a petrol station instead of going to vocational school and earning something useful. Or the no one else that got themselves involved with drugs and spent 2 episodes in rehab. You spent way too much time feeling sorry for yourself.
Ooh.
Less spiky than I thought.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was warmer
Yes.
in many ways for
Yeah.
him. He was trying to help her.
Yes, he
Yes.
was.
Well, that's how it came across anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's
Interesting.
listen to the show and you'll love him.
So
Absolutely.
he's trying to make up for the years that he didn't. He wasn't there as a father.
Exactly.
Oh, see, I much prefer that as a character. That's a lovely character.
It has a lot more depth to it, doesn't
depth,
it?
yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
I love that. He's trying to help her. He's trying
But
to.
as you said a couple of times, Karim, we don't get that just from the extract that
Exactly.
we've got. So, yeah, how fascinating. Well, we can explore this script and the other one a little bit more because as we head into the wild card bit of the show, we could possibly do these in a very different way, Sam.
Indeed.
Absolutely. So, Karim, could you pick one of these scripts and give one of us something completely different to do with it?
Okay. When I started out, I was often given characters in the realm of starship captains, celestial beings, or bad guys. I still play a lot of bad
All
guys.
my favourites.
Nice. All my favourites too, yeah.
So how about we do script 1, Mark, but in space opera starship captain style?
Oh, Starship Captain style. I mean, the kind of style I love. And right now, as the world slows for the summer and the sun sets a little later, there's no better time to slip away with a story of secrets, lies, and that final fatal twist. Our holiday crime collection brings together 100 years of murderous mischief, from breezy beachside killings to snowbound scandals in country hotels. Whether you prefer your detectives with deerstalkers or dark pasts, there's something in our summer stack to keep your suitcase suspiciously heavy.
Wow. Okay, what were you doing?
Let me
at that
explain.
There, yes.
And right now we had just beamed down to a planet with lots of aliens, universal translator not working. Trying to introduce my crew to them.
Ah.
Did that make more sense?
So you were the go-between at that point between the aliens on the planet
Yes.
and the crew in the ship.
And the crew, indeed.
So you were translating.
Yeah.
Ah, that would explain the...
I'm not sure that
rhythm.
entirely came across well. But that's what I was. That's what I saw in my own brain, anyway.
It was a good stab.
I'm not sure it was. I think you're being very kind.
It was a challenging read.
It was challenging for that script. Yes. Yes.
We could try doing it for scene script 2.
There are times where you've just got to stop.
Yeah.
And that might be one of them. With apologies to our audience who are going, what the did he just do? Okay. Sam, do you want to pick one for Karim?
Well, do you know what I was thinking of doing? I was going to do it as if you're a radio running through lots of different stations.
No, I can give it a go.
Yeah?
I have several hundred characters in my back catalogue. I'm sure I can.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Indeed you do.
So it's like somebody's twiddling the radio knob and you're the radio that's going from into... Does that make sense? As if they're...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Which script?
okay, cool. Well, actually, I think script 1, mainly because of the repetition in those 3 sentences.
It
Script
makes
2,
sense
I think, would
that,
be
yes.
difficult for that. So I think script 1.
Okay, here goes a challenge and a half. And right now, as the world slows for the summer and the sun sets a little later, there's no better time to slip away with a story of secrets, lies, and that final fatal twist. Our holiday crime collection brings together 100 years of murderous mischief. From breezy beachside killings to snowbound scandals in country hotels. Whether you prefer your detectives with deerstalkers or dark pasts, there's something in our summer stack to keep your suitcase suspiciously heavy.
That was so good, because if you put in this is one where
With
if you
the little
actually
twiddles
was able
between
to put
them,
in
absolutely, with the sound
that
effect,
would
yes,
be so cool.
it would absolutely work. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And you'd probably have a little bit of music underneath some of them and not others, so that that would be so cool.
You managed to hit totally on brief there, which was lovely.
Yeah, really lovely.
So wild card, 0 to me, 1 to Karim so far.
Yep.
All right, Sam, I've got one for you
Yes.
that I think will definitely be in your real life back pocket, even if you've never done it on mic before.
Right.
I would like you to do script 2, but I
Right.
would love you to be a doting parent or grandparent to a very little one. Can you imagine it?
Well, funnily enough, I can. Yes,
Talking
yes,
very gently,
okay.
trying to lull them to sleep. So they won't sleep. They've been a bit cryy. They've been a bit colicky.
Okay,
Just trying
okay.
to lull them off.
Okay. All right. Oh. We are responsible for our own actions. No one else. Like the no one else sitting across from me who got themselves thrown out on the street. Oh, the no one else took a dead-end job at a petrol station instead of going to vocational school. Oh no, learning something useful. Huh? Or the no one else, got themselves involved with drugs and spent 2 episodes in rehab. You spent way too much time feeling sorry for yourself.
I loved that because I pictured you talking to baby, but the dead end, no one else sitting across the room. So you were really talking to them, but talking to the baby. And I thought that came across really beautifully.
Yes, it's nicely done.
Yeah. Because there was a much bigger depth to it than I had imagined even.
Although you have to also think Calpol does get pretty hard for some kids.
Yes,
that is
I
true.
could have been shoveling in the cowpot at that point. No, really. Oh, responsible for our actions. Open up. Yes,
Yes, quite.
Right,
Well, if you
Richie.
want to play along in the privacy of your own booths, as we've said before, we've put the scripts in the show notes. You can have a try for your very self.
Absolutely. So, Karim, you wear a lot of different hats. You're a voice actor, you're a fire breather, a juggler. You're even a community admin on an audio drama Facebook group. So,
Yes.
what role has taught you the most about connecting with an audience?
Well, I suppose it was my fire breathing and juggling days. For 25 years, I was doing that.
Wow.
And it's...
Please tell me you wore tights.
Oh, yes. Full doublet and hose.
I can see it.
So you toured, presumably. Did you go to lots
Yes.
of places where people weren't English speaking and, so you were toured abroad?
Lots of English heritage castles. We occasionally went to Austria, to a lovely little town called Kaprun.
Sorry, I've taken you off the main point of the question. It's like
Sorry,
what's taught you most about connecting with an audience? Sorry.
Get back to that one, yes. So what's basically learning to juggle, engage an audience when it's just me or me and my partner out there in front of up to 2,000 people.
Wow.
And having to get their attention and entertain them whilst the guys in armour and the ladies in dresses are staying dry in the wet. It's that ability to learn and pick up the audience reaction almost to the millisecond, and how you can feel almost the breaths and the reactions, and you take that in. And as a voice actor, those reactions, those sort of millisecond reactions to the way I spoke and the jokes I dropped and all that kind of stuff, that sat within me very much so, to the point where my deliveries, because 95% of audio drama I'm recording to myself and just a script, I'm effectively got that other voice or the audience reaction going in the back of my mind. So the delivery
That's a great
works
way
that
of
way.
looking at it.
Yeah.
So you're able to, because I suppose if you're carrying an audience with you,
Yeah.
out there in the real world, as it were, you sort of almost like an accordion. You're having to change your rhythms all the time to
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very much so,
That's-
and you can see where some people need a bit of G'ing up or some bringing down, and depending on what's coming up next, whether they're bringing them down, or just want to make them laugh or make them cry or whatever. And that gave me so much performance skill for both my on-stage work and now it's translated into voice work.
In front of a mic, are you just having to imagine that, though?
To a certain extent, I mean, it's almost second nature now. I mean, when you do it for 25 years.
Yep.
The delivery becomes almost second nature, and I tend to put a character within me, I suppose. I mean, everybody's technique is their own.
Yeah.
But I'm very much the character saying what's happening to them in the world, and of course you're working with the physical space they're in and the physical proximity and all the other bits and pieces you're having to deal with when doing voice work.
It's amazing how imagining that there is somebody else out there, an audience out there, can change, or a listener out there, as part of, in an audio drama, as often as part of the scene, that means that you step up in quite a different way, as opposed to not imagining there's nobody there, if you see what I mean.
I mean, having A, people opposite you, and B, an audience, does bring everything to a great deal of reality.
Absolutely.
And allows that to come about. With me, I suppose, because I'm a massive fan of audio entertainment anyway as well, audio drama and other things, I've almost got the emotional rider within me.
Yes.
Sort of bouncing along with the script and sort of almost critiquing me as I'm delivering.
Yeah.
And saying, you could tweak it this way, tweak it that way, another way, to give it a little bit more oomph or a bit more sadness, or can you make them cry here, that kind of stuff. And that's the way it comes from me.
Yeah, so to imagine that there's somebody out there listening, that it's not just you in a booth, is massively helpful, isn't it?
And that's what we all do at times, isn't it? We imagine there are people there. Karim, thank you so much for coming on the show. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Well, a reminder that all of Karim Kronfli's details can be found in the show notes.
Yes, and of course the scripts are there too. And if you want to see what we all look like in our booths, do check out the podcast by searching at HDYST Podcast on TikTok and Instagram. You can see us if you want to.
Indeed. That is it if you want to. That's it for this week, though. Thanks again to Karim Kronfli. We'll be back next week with more scripts and another voiceover guest when we'll be asking, How
do you say that?
How do you say that?